Aloha, we have
Dustin.
and we're here at Cafe Gratitude, one of my favorite restaurants in the whole wide world, because of the non-GMO food, of course, you know. I noticed having a little nourishment there. Okay, so I just got out of the Obama film that they're showing, you know, which was pretty ridiculous, I have to say, but it slants against him, you know. Yeah, so it's playing down the street. You know, there's only 3 people in the theater, so you know.
Like propaganda.
Yeah. So it's called iVote, this little segment of my documentary. And so are you voting when it comes to the election?
Probably not, because I don't have an address. Right now, I'm looking for work because it's kind of hard, you know. I guess because just everything, you know.
Where are you from?
I came here from Gainesville, Florida. I'm from Tampa originally.
Right. So let's say if you were back in Gainesville, who would you vote?
I don't know that if I would vote. I guess I'm just kind of like trying to wait to see it out, because I mean, I can't really say that I'm for either party. I mean, you know, just because, I mean, the Republican Party, I don't really necessarily agree with all their policies, but, you know, with the Liberal Party, you know, there's some things I agree with, and there's some things that, you know, it's just, it doesn't seem to be, you know, working or whatever, you know.
So it's kind of like both parties aren't really doing it for you.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just seems to me like we're on a sinking ship that's going down, and there doesn't seem to be either one that's, you know, I don't know. I mean, of course, I'd probably have to listen to their arguments a little bit more, but if I listen to either, I mean, it might still just be the same in the end, you know.
So you're figuring like your vote doesn't really even count.
I almost think that, you know, it's like both parties are on a plan, you know, pretty much just like for one goal, and it's pretty much about money, you know. They're just kind of just looking out for them, really.
Right.
And we're just supporting them doing so, you know.
So what do we do? What's your solution? Just be proactive in growing your own food, or like?
Yeah. Honestly, I honestly think that, I mean, it's kind of too late to do anything, but I almost think that, like a better system is bartering.
Yeah, man.
On the world, you know, if you know, you almost can't have any poverty doing that, because if you really want to do something, get up and grow a crop, and then, you know, and then somebody will have something else you can trade with them, you know. I mean, you have your products, yeah, other people have their products, you know.
Do you want to say anything? You're from New Zealand, you said? Australia? Just maybe did you vote at all in Australia?
I've never voted, but it's obligatory, so I get fined every voting.
You get fined if you don't vote?
$50, yeah.
Really? So everyone votes then?
No.
Or people so still people pay the fine, or?
Well, you can vote for Mickey Mouse if you want. You don't have to vote for a party. You just have to register your name.
Right.
And put in a party. But I think Australian politics is a bit like American politics. It's mostly run by big business. Pretty much controls the interest.
Right.
Parties working interests for the big business. And you can vote for Greens, like the left wing, but they're never going to get the majority. So really, you need. I think there is a solution. I think capitalism is probably the really only logical way you can go, because Marxism and communism, socialism, in theory, is an interesting idea, but no one's ever implemented it well.
Unless there's a revolution or something like that.
Yeah, but even that.
So, you know, but that's because politicians. That's because people get power are once again looking out for them, and they're trying to work every little angle they can to make it look like they're looking out for their citizens and the welfare of, you know, the country or state that they're head of. But I mean, really, it's just kind of a money game. So that way, when everything that we've been doing to the planet,
politicians aren't even allowed to really. Like, it doesn't matter what ideologies you have. Once you get into that position of power, you pretty much your arms are tied. You know, Obama has no.
Well, yeah, exactly.
He has no autocracy. He can't really.
But that's why I'm saying the politicians, you know. I mean, the president.
The big business that influences.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, that's true too. So I mean.
So how old are you guys?
25.
25. So you're not. Are you pretty like? Are you?
I'm 23.
You're 23 and you're 25. So basically, you're not too fired up about any of the voting and you know, feeling empowered to.
If I was American, I would vote.
You would vote if you're American.
I would vote Democrat.
Right.
Lesser of two I wouldn't say evils, but
Well, because I mean, at least they're trying to help.
The evil of two lessers.
yeah, something like that. And the Republican Party, like,
I've heard all kinds of opinions though too. I mean, I've heard like the opinions of people that are like more Republican and then liberal. So that's kind of why I'm just like kind of in the middle of just kind of watching it all go down, you know, sort of, so to speak.
In the meantime, you're taking your own decisions into your own hands, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to, you know, just
don't
plan for a possible apocalypse from all this hyperinflation that we've been dealing with.
Right. You think that's a plausible outcome?
I think it might be, yeah.
The lady I just interviewed thought that was going to happen, so it didn't matter any of this.
You never know.
Right? Are you prepared? Are you prepared if there is?
Yeah, I have a plane ticket out of the country, so.
Right.
I actually heard an interesting theory too on news. Like instead of money, or not on the news, but like on History Channel, you know, like they'll have shows about people planning for the end on there.
Right.
But like just in case, you know, something crazy happens. And they were like saying like something that made a lot of sense to me. They're saying like trust will become like the new monetary value. You know.
Hey.
You know. It's
Yeah.
like actually trusting somebody will be worth more than, you know, money that we spend to buy everything that, you know.
But it says on our money, "In God we trust." Right on our money.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's funny. We had an interesting conversation about that. Like, what was it? Like that runs the world, money's God, and the guy that like does the news thing, he's Jesus Christ. And, you know?
Bill O'Reilly's a prophet.
Yeah.
Who
all
is?
those guys are like,
Bill O'Reilly.
something like
He's one of the
that.
prophets, and you got Rupert Murdoch, the News Corp. Just, you know, it was a joke.
Right.
And don't vote Ron Paul.
Don't vote for Ron Paul.
Crazy.
He's crazy. Yeah. What's crazy about him?
He's extremist.
Extremist.
Like, half his policies are kind of cool. Like his foreign policy is interesting.
Yeah.
But just his civil policies, like on human rights and stuff, is pretty. People, I don't know why anyone would vote for Ron Paul.
Right.
I think it's an anti-vote. I think that's what it is.
Right. Yeah. Well, he stands for legalizing medical marijuana and hemp and those types of
That's
things.
cool.
Right.
But he wants to his policy on immigrants.
You must feel the same way. You agree with some of his policies, and then there's others.
He wants homosexuality to be criminally punished, I think.
Wow. I didn't know that about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he has some pretty extremist. It's pretty extreme, both ways, to the left and to the right. It's weird.
Right.
It's weird.
So are you optimistic for a future
Yes.
for Australia and for the United States?
Maybe not the United States, but
I can't say that I disagree with that. Right.
sorry, no offense. I think the United States has sort of had its hegemony, and now it's sort of going the way.
I might try to see if I can't float on a tire over there.
I think Asia's the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think you're right about that.
That's
Cool,
where,
man.
That's where all the China, India, Southeast Asia. That's where the economical power will be.
Yeah.
But in terms of like a global hegemony, America will be the last country that has this much influence.
That has what?
As much influence on the world.
Oh.
I think we're finished with that. Hopefully, the world's too interlinked economically and socially. So I think the future's. I think we're going the right way. But it's going to be chaotic getting there.
Right. It's going to a little bit of a shakedown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you guys. That was brilliant. Yeah. Thank you, brother man.
No problem, man.
All right. Aloha. All right. Wow. I think I'm going to have my whole documentary in just a few hours. That was incredible. Geez. I think I left the house at like 11:30 a.m. or noon, and now it's like 3:30, and I think I got enough footage there to edit and put it out there and put it up right away. Maybe I'll have it up by Monday. So that's just great. I'm really feeling the isness. iVote really came through. I think the truth is there's truth in every interview and every moment there, and just driving back to Aptos now, and let's put on a little human for a little message to wrap this one up. iVote isness 9.0, and stay tuned for isness 10.0. Not sure what that one's going to be, but that might be the final one for a while. Yeah, right. All right, aloha, and thank you for watching. Yeah, the human revolution, laying it down, laying some truth down. Going down Highway 1.
People, let your love shine. And understand that we're the ones that we've been waiting for. Don't give up your power to those who wish to control you. And speak with your actions, be impeccable. So let's live free. Free of fear and work joyfully. Get up, all who live and stay positive. That'll make us feel real good and just feel the groove. The place where we share ideas, fill up on the spirit and learn to understand freedom. Because the Babylon system's trying to lead us astray from this natural world that we should love and celebrate. So we begin to kill our minds and live the real truth. We're all in this together, we can all share in the fruits which the mother provides. But we must all cooperate, be patient and humble, denounce aggression and hate. Even extra love to those who are having a bad day. A little massage, you can bash, you can go a long way. Sometimes we all forget to be in our high self, but I strive and I know happiness is true wealth. So I stand up for the oppressed and try to teach the oppressors. We love and honesty, have no fear, we are the blessed. We work for the good of all, we'll always be protected. To be happy and love is all I ever expected. Let's live free, let's live free. Got to be free, free of fear and work joyfully. Get up, pick up all we live, stay positive. You'll make us feel real good and just feel the Yes, and let's live free, free of fear and work joyfully.
Aloha. That's the end of isness. iVote 9.0. So get out there and do something. Not just vote, but actually do something. Like grow your own food. Use biofuel. Bring in a third and a fourth and a fifth party. We should get a conscious party up in here. It's time to take action. Time to take action. And we can do this.
Written in the stars, there won't be any corporations and there won't be any cars. Natural and free is the way we need to live, so wait for it in a way. It's time for us to give yes.